The message hit my phone at 7:12 p.m. sharp. I borrowed your ring for the party. Borrowed. That single word cut deeper than any knife. She hadn't asked. She hadn't even tried to sound polite. She said it like my life, my things, my history already belonged to her. That's when I picked up the phone and called my lawyer. My voice was steady, my words sharp. Register the theft of the pink diamond ring. Value, $3 million. An hour later, flashing lights filled her driveway as the police raided her party. That ring wasn't just jewelry, it was my blood, sweat, and legacy. My husband gave it to me on our 25th anniversary, a promise forged in fire and stone. Pink diamonds don't fade, they burn. I wore it through every storm, through his illness, through his death, through the long nights when grief swallowed me whole. That ring never left me. It was proof that love endures. And now my son's wife was flaunting it like some toy. The warning signs had always been there. The very first time I met her, she was polished, perfect on the outside, expensive perfume, a smile that never touched her eyes. She kissed my cheek, called me Mom, and then glanced right past me. At the chandelier, the paintings, the safe behind the oak paneling. I told myself I was imagining it. My son was happy, and I thought that was enough. But her hunger never dimmed. She'd say things like, "One day, all this will be ours, not yours, not his, ours." My son laughed it off, but I never did. Then came the smaller thefts. A silk scarf vanished, a gold bracelet never returned. I asked once, gently. She just smiled. "Oh, I thought you gave it to me. You're always so generous." I held my tongue. I waited because women like her don't stop. They escalate, and when they do, you have to be ready. So I prepared in silence. I had the diamond reappraised, updated the paperwork, registered the value with my insurer. Ants, took photos from every angle, logged every serial number. On paper, that ring was a fortress. And I guarded that fortress, waiting for the storm I knew was coming. The storm hit that night. She thought she was clever, sending me that smug little text minutes before the party. She wanted me rattled, quiet, too ashamed to speak up. She wanted to strut in front of her friends, flashing what wasn't hers. But silence can be a weapon, too. I didn't reply. I didn't warn her. I didn't give her time to cover her tracks. Instead, I set the trap. The raid came like thunder. Blue lights flickered across the manicured hedges. Officers poured into the house, their voices cutting through the music. Guests froze, champagne glasses paused mid-air, laughter caught in their throats, and there she was, center stage, ring sparkling on her hand like a spotlight exposing a thief. The officers didn't hesitate. They had the report, the registration, the proof. The pink diamond was mine, not hers, not theirs, mine. Her face went pale. "This is a mistake. My mother-in-law, she let me borrow it." I stepped into the doorway, calm, collected, louder than a scream without raising my voice. "No," I said. "I did not." The silence that followed was flawless. Every guest watched her crumble. Every whisper cut her down. The police took the ring, documented everything, and filed the theft. I didn't push for an arrest. Not yet. Watching her squirm under their eyes was punishment enough, but the damage was already done. My son called me after midnight, his voice trembling. "Mom, what happened? She's saying you set her up." My answer was even, steady. "No, she set herself up. She took what wasn't hers. I only reminded the world who it belonged to." He tried to defend her, but it was weak, cracked. I let him. I didn't need his validation. The truth was already spreading. A thief in designer heels, a daughter-in-law caught red-handed. She wanted to shine. Now she did. In police reports, in gossip, in disgrace. Did I enjoy it? Yes, because betrayal deserves light. It serves to be seen. She didn't just betray me, she betrayed my son, my husband's memory, our family's name. She thought she could wear my life on her finger. But she forgot one thing. I still own my life. The fallout came fast. Invitations dried up. Friends stopped calling. Even her own family whispered her name with shame. The ring was returned to me, untouched, locked back in velvet and steel where it belonged. But more than the ring, I got my peace back. No more fake smiles at my table. No more greedy eyes lingering on what was mine. She tried to steal my past, but instead, I stole her future. Now I sit here with the ring in my palm, the pink diamond catching the light the way it always has. Steady, unbroken, untouchable. And I think of her, her laughter, her arrogance, that smug little text dripping with entitlement. I borrowed your ring for the party. Borrowed? No, my dear, you stole it. And I made sure the whole world saw you for exactly what you are. That was my revenge, not just taking back what was mine,